So like everybody else, I thought 2020 was going to be my year. I had just taken a semester off from school, a well-needed semester off, must I say, and lived abroad in Scotland of all places, where I had literally the time of my life. It was a transformational peak moment in time, and I honestly am still living off that high today. I still think about it every day. But then after coming home around Christmas time, I got invited to spend the New Year's in Canada with my friends, where I'm reigning in the New Year, celebrating the countdown in some nightclub in Canada, Montreal, and I'm literally having the best time ever. And I thought that was just the perfect setup for this new amazing year that is going to be 2020. And then reality hits. Started the new semester, I'm commuting, it's chill, I don't really care, I'm just trying to get these last 3 semesters done best I can. And then February comes, where the news of coronavirus breaks and everything's starting to get a little bit weird. And then March, we're kicked out of school, and even though I'm already commuting, I'm sent home to quarantine, and everything is craziness and weird. I'm working a horrible retail job. And then March, April comes around, and I have one of the worst depressive periods in my life, which is a pretty hard title to come by considering I've had depression for so many years, but like that was one of the very worst, bad, horrible times ever. And then May, June, July, I don't really know what's happening. If you remember anything from those months, that's really good, because I don't. I mean, it's just this weird recovery quarantine period for me where I'm just trying to kind of stay afloat and just finish up online schooling, which I was doing pretty badly in. And then August comes along and I have another depressive episode. Probably not as bad as the first one, but pretty darn bad. And then at this point in time, I'm just like, you know what? I'm done with this year. I did the free trial, I don't like it, I'm returning the program. So you know what I did? At this point, it's like August, September, school is restarting up. What I did was I gave myself permission to do absolutely nothing. Yes, nothing. No expectations, no guidelines, no like goals I'm reaching for. All I need to do for myself is just wake up every day, exist comfortably, and now that school is starting, do my schoolwork. That is the bare minimum, that's all I need to do, and anything else I do is just like extra credit. And if you know anything about me, if you've followed me at all or have seen me in previous years, I have always been an extremely just overachieving, perfectionist, has to do everything and do it perfectly type of person. So me telling myself this and giving myself permission to do nothing and kind of just exist was something I could have never fathomed doing before, or would have like laughed at, because that just seems so out of my realm and out of my possibility of doing. But since my personal world and the world around me was crumbling and I just couldn't take it anymore, I'm like, you know what, when am I gonna get another time like this in this weird pandemic kind of quarantine thing where expectations are just low anyway for the world? Am I gonna get this time to just chill and just do nothing? And ever since I made this decision, ever since I gave myself the mental permission to just do nothing, I just told myself, hey, look, you don't have to do anything for the rest of this semester. All you have to do is do your classes, pass them, you know, do your assignments as best you can, but you don't have to do anything. If you don't want to work, that's fine. If you want to go do something and find an internship, that's fine too, but you do not have to. Life has been pretty okay. Like I said, I've always just been extremely high strung, always trying to do the absolute most. In high school, I was in 1,000,001 clubs, trying to get straight A's on the honor society, just like working as well, trying to have somewhat of a social life. In college, also just piling on responsibilities with YouTube and trying to work out, and I didn't really have a social life, but like that's besides the point. I just never gave myself the chance to breathe. And then I also was battling major depression and anxiety on top of it. And then when I realized this year is probably not gonna get any better, for me personally at least, I just said, okay, oh well, it is what it is, whatever. And I've tried this before. I've tried just to brush off things and just have this chill mentality, and I always fall back into my bad habits. But like this time, seriously, since we are kind of literally stuck at home, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna embrace it. And I'm like, okay. I'm like totally okay right now. Before me would have thought I would have completely self-imploded if I wasn't valuing all of my worth on the amount of productivity I do. But now I literally just wake up, make myself some food, do my homework, and like that's it. Giving myself the permission to do nothing, and truly giving myself the permission and just believing in it and just allowing things to roll as they go has allowed me to mentally grow so much. Like I haven't been depressed since that second depressive wave that I had, and I haven't been able to say I haven't been depressed in like 6 or 7 years. Yes, I get sad. Yes, I have some weak moments where everything hits me and I'm like, oh my god, I'm doing absolutely nothing with my life. I'm such a waste of time and space. I'm barely even like doing anything productive. You get what I mean. I have those moments. They hit me every once in a while. I can't help it. That's just how I've been developed my entire life. But again, I just let those moments pass, say it's okay, it's fine, and just chill, literally just vibe. Now I understand this is not a plausible thing for a lot of people because you obviously might need to work or do other responsibilities or whatever, but for my situation, this was possible since I'm just living at home with my parents and doing online school. That's just what was able to work for me. But the fact that I can say that I'm totally okay right now, like yes, nothing is really exciting or exhilarating or remotely interesting in my life, but I'm okay. That's all I've wanted for years. Like literally just to not be suffering with horrible mental illness, and now I'm literally just vibing. I've finally been able to do like all the little habits I always thought I was too stressed or depressed to do before. Like every day I do yoga and meditate, and I know that's some like frilly things that I even rolled my eyes at before, but they truly are helpful. And like when people preach yoga to you and meditation, they're right, it does help. I mean, I'm also in the better mind space, but that's because I allowed myself to be in the better mind space and gave myself the time to do these. Ironically, being quarantined and stuck at home has brought me so much closer to my friends. I've never had a better social life in my entire life, and I'm a 21-year-old and we can't even go out really to public places, but I have just been able to spend so much time with my obviously like home friends here who live near me, and we only hang out with each other. We're all safe, we all wear our masks and stuff like that, but it has brought me this weird blessing where I have a better social life, which is again a goal I've always wanted to reach in my life, but always thought it wasn't possible because I was always so stressed and depressed all the time. And I'm just not constantly beating myself down all the time because I gave myself the permission to do nothing. So if I do nothing, it's okay. I'm not like, I don't hear that little voice in the back of my head anymore that's like, you are worthless, you're not doing anything, why are you wasting your time, why are you just laying in bed all day, you're stupid, blah blah blah. Like once I gave myself this permission, it was just like, it's fine, like it's cool. And I know what I'm saying just seems like kind of ridiculous because again, I'm not doing anything remotely interesting or productive or like worthwhile, and old me would have rolled my eyes and been like, this is ridiculous, but in the moment, I'm just okay, and that's all that matters. I'm just happy that I have like a place to be and just can have my friends, and that no one in my family has gotten sick or been affected by anything that's going on in the world. And it's just like, even though it yes sucks when you look at the big picture, like just little me sitting in my room every day making myself coffee and just vibing, it has just allowed for so much mental growth that I don't think I could have gotten anywhere else or any other time. So yeah, we still got like 2.5 months left of this year. I still don't know if I'm gonna do anything. I don't know if I'm gonna go like look for an internship or whatever, because again, I don't have to. Like I gave myself permission not to. If I want to, I can, but if you're on the edge of a breakdown, or if you have the opportunity just to kind of say fuck it for these last 2 months and just kind of chill, but also help yourself and grow and like rebuild your mental stability, then I suggest you do it, because let's be honest, 2020 is probably not going to get any better. I finally accepted that it is okay to be average. I don't need to do it all. I don't need to be perfect at everything. I don't need to have my productivity measure my value of worth. And that is self-growth if I've ever heard it. Am I bored a lot? Yes, I'm bored every fucking second of the day, but it's fine because I'm not depressed. So like, it's a balance, you know? Do I wish I was doing something else? Do I wish I was traveling internationally or living in my own apartment or doing something cool and amazing or big on YouTube or whatever? Yes, of course I wish that, but again, I don't need to do that right now. My time will come, your time will come. This is only a year in our life, and my mental stability regrowing and being able to function like a normal human being is worth it for this sometime loss of like adventure or excitement. Basically, this is where I'm supposed to be right now. A lot of shitty things happened to me personally and to the world this year, but brought me where I need to be, and it brought me to this realization that things will be okay. I mean, eventually, maybe not for the next couple months, but eventually. And again, I'm only 21 years old. Like, the media beats us down so hard saying that if you don't do something like adventurous or crazy by like your 18, 20-year-old self, then you're worthless. But I'm 21, okay? I still got a strong like 80 years to go. So yeah, if you feel like you can't catch a break and you need one, then give yourself permission to just chill out and do the bare minimum of what needs to get done for you to just exist comfortably. comfortably. And if you find that you can't give yourself that permission, here is me giving that permission. Enjoy your rest, enjoy your time off, because your mental health and mental sanity is so much more important than anything else. So yes, this is me, just vibing, just chilling, head empty, no thoughts, just vibes. And if you want to see me do the bare minimum every day, continue watching my vlogs. I know a lot of you like it because it's just very basic, normal things, and again, the media kind of beats us down into thinking that we all have to be entrepreneurs or exciting YouTubers or travel influencers. We don't, okay? Maybe one day, but not right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. Peace.